Hello everyone and welcome back to SSB Crack Exams. This is another session on daily current affairs and this is for 25th of July 2020. I am Chetan and let's start. Now before we start, let me tell you about SSB Crack Exam. So this is a one-stop solution for all the major defense-related examinations like AFCAT, NDA, CDS, etc. For more details regarding the courses that we offer, you can visit our website learn.ssbcrackexams.com. And for more details and for regular current affair video and other video updates, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel SSB Crack Exams. Follow us on Instagram as SSB Crack Exams and do not forget to download our Google app from Google Play Store, that is SSB Crack Exams. Now let's start. So we shall start our day with the question of the day from yesterday's session. So I asked you guys about where is Dibru Saikhowa National Park located. So Dibru Saikhowa National Park is one of the most famous national park which is located in northeastern part of India, and it is located close to the eastern border of Assam, which is between both the districts of Assam, Dibrugarh and Tinsukia. So if you see the map of Assam, as you can see here in the image, so this is the most famous Kaziranga National Park, and at the eastern border, at the most eastern border between Assam and Arunachal Pradesh, you will find this Dibru Saikhowa National Park, right? And it was designated as a Biosphere Reserve back in the year July 1997. Let us know some more details about this national park. So this park is basically bounded by Brahmaputra and Lohit River in the northern side and Dibru River in the southern side. And apart from that, it mainly consists of moist mixed semi-evergreen forest and moist mixed deciduous forest and canebrakes and grasslands. And apart from that also, it also has the largest salic swamp forest in northeastern India, in whole of the northeastern India, even bigger than the Kaziranga National Park, with a tropical monsoon climate with a hot and wetter summer and cool and usually dry winter. Right? So summer seasons are hot and wet and the winter seasons are dry and cool. That is what you have to remember. Now let's move on and let's start with the current affairs for today. So the very first news is about the President of India, who has flagged off the Red Cross relief supply for the flood affected people, especially and particularly for the people of Assam, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, the affected people, flood affected people. So basically, the president has flagged off in total 9 trucks of Red Cross relief supplies from Rashtrapati Bhavan. That's on 24th of July. And you must also know that the President of India is also the President of Indian Red Cross Society, who has recently completed its 100 years of foundation. Now, these relief supplies, like I said, are for specially and particularly for the people of Assam, Bihar, and Uttar Pradesh who have been affected by the flood. And this will the relief. Whatever the relief supplies are there, they will be carried from Delhi to concerned states via train and will be received by the state Red Cross branches. Now, you must also know that every state and apart from that, every particular district that comes under that state has a branch of Red Cross Society of India, right? Now, what will be there in the relief supply material? So the relief supply material includes tarpaulins, tents, saris, dhotis, basically the clothing items, cotton blankets for winter season or for colder temperatures, then kitchen sets for cooking, then mosquito nets because there are huge chances and there are the vulnerability to the mosquito bites are high and the diseases caused by that is also very high in these type of situations, bed sheets, buckets and 2 water purification units. Right now, apart from that, since this is a time of pandemic all over the country, so in addition to that, COVID-19 protection items such as surgical masks, PPE kits, gloves and face shields has also been provided for in the relief material for the affected people as well as the workers and whoever are the volunteers in the Red Cross Society, right? Now, moving on to our next news. So, Home Minister has distributed 100 electric potter wheels under Kumhar Sashaktikaran Yojana. Now, this basically it has been distributed in total number of 100 for the beginning, and this has been distributed to the trained artisans, which comes under the Kumhar Sashaktikaran Yojana, which is also under the Khadi and Village Industries Commission, right? So this is basically for the potters, or in English we say them as in Hindi we say them as Kumhar. So moving on, apart from that also, initiative would help in strengthening the marginalized potters community by incorporating technology to improve the productivity. Okay, now this will also revive the traditional art of pottery, as they have not been told to leave their particular tradition or their style of working. So they have simply been provided with the electrical potter wheel. So in that way, what will happen is that the human effort will reduce and the overall productivity will increase. And of course, if the productivity increase, the potters or the artisans will gain profit, which will of course improve their economic livelihood and financial stability, right? Now, apart from that, the next news is from Indian Railways, and they have they have decided to tag RFID tag to all the wagons of the Indian Railways, and the deadline has been set to December 2022. And let me also give in detail about what this RFID tag is. So basically, first of all, let me tell you that the Indian Railway will complete this process of fitting radio frequency identification tag, which is RFID in short, and this will be done by December 2022. Right now, these tags will be used for tracking all the wagons. This is the main and the major purpose of this RFID tag. Apart from that, this is already in process. This project is already in process from last 2 years, and so far 23,000 wagons have been already covered under this RFID project. Rest of those wagons have to be covered, and all the wagons have to be covered by December 2022. That is the latest deadline which has been set by Indian Railways. Right now, what was the need of RFID? So at present, currently Indian Railways is maintained such that data manually, all those datas of managing the wagons, how many wagons are there, how many wagons are currently in running motion, and in which part railway zone are the wagons there, and how many how many wagons are there in any particular railway zone at any particular amount of time. So that is usually managed up till now manually, but once this RFID tag will be installed on these wagons, then it will become easier to manage all the wagons and do all the repairment works, or you can say the maintenance works easily by, and all of that will be of course controlled by a central computer. Right now, let me also tell you about how this works. So while RFID tag will be fitted in the rolling stock, so they will be fitted in the rolling stock, and trackside readers that will read these RFID readers will be will be installed just at a distance of 2 to 3 meters from the railway line, and key points along the tracks to read the tag from about 2 to 3 meters, like I said, and they will transmit the wagon identity over a network to a central computer that will manage each and every wagon which is on track. Right, apart from that, what advantage are we getting from installation of this RFID tag on the railway wagons? So with the introduction of RFID, the issue of shortage of wagons, locomotives and coaches is expected to be addressed in a more transparent as well as expeditious manner, right, which was very much required from a longer amount of time. Now, moving ahead, the last news for today is Ministry of Shipping waives Waterways Usage Charge to promote inland water transport. Now, we all know that our country is blessed with a lot of rivers that are, and we can of course use that to our potential of using inland waterways and increasing the transportation and logistical works through the inland waterways. So Ministry of Shipping, by keeping that in mind, has decided to waive waterway usage charges with immediate effect, considering the Government of India's vision to promote inland waterways as a supplementary, eco-friendly and cheaper mode of transport. The charges are waived off initially for 3 years now, from right from now to upcoming 3 years. The charges will be waived off. This is just to promote the inland waterways, and the currently only 2% of total cargo traffic movement moves through the waterways, be it inland or through sea waters, right? So this has to be increased, and this has to be increased considering the number of rivers that India is blessed with. So this percentage has to be increased with, and approximately they have targeted it to increase up to 4 to 5% by the year 2024. So this is what their target is as of now. Apart from that, estimated increase to 110 million metric ton in 2022 to 2023 year. This has to be achieved by them, right? Now, decision of waiving waterway charges will attract the industries to use the national waterways for their logistical needs. So it all comes down to just one point, that the government is trying to promote the inland waterways system in this country. Right now, as the mode of transport is eco-friendly, like I said, and it is also cheaper, it will not only reduce the burden on other transport modes but also promote the ease of doing business. It will benefit the economic activities and development in the region, definitely, for obvious reasons. Now, we shall end our session with the current COVID-19 situation in India. So, as of now, total recovered patients are 8,49,000. Active cases is only 4,56,000. The overall mark has reached has crossed, in fact, the 13 lakh mark. But the good thing is that this is the fourth consecutive day that we have achieved the highest number of recovered cases in a single day. So, it was around 35,000 recovered cases in just one day, which is a very good sign. Now it's quiz time, guys. So I'll ask you some question and we'll repeat and we'll revise basically today's current affairs with the help of some questions. The first question is electric water machines has been distributed by the government comes under KVIC initiatives, Kumhar, Sashaktikaran Yojana, and third option is both of them or none of them. So of course it comes under Kumhar Sashaktikaran Yojana, which is a part of KVIC initiative. So both will be the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. The next one is Dibru Saikhowa National Park is situated and bounded by which of the following rivers? Ganga, Godavari, Brahmaputra, none. So the correct answer is Brahmaputra River, Lohit River, and the Dibru River are the three rivers which collectively bound this national park, right? The next, so the correct answer is of course Brahmaputra. The next question is who is the president of Indian Red Cross Society? So the correct answer is of course President of India. We have discussed it. The President of India is also the President of India Red Cross Society. Correct answer is option B. Now, the question of the day for you guys is when was the Indian Red Cross Society formed and came into existence? This you have to answer. The correct answer to which will be told in the next session. Till then, be safe. Thank you and Jai Hind.